Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Mimisa say your belief system. Over here you see way spiritual. I don't know how you deal with that aspect of senior your belief system tianyoma ejidi obi wo ho a na adwumo ha no yesu we na busum ya bo mudua oh ne papa ekoye obi bone ne ebo ndua na aka no oh akofo obi kunu wakofo obi ire wakobokro no wakoyese. How do you deal with that, your belief system, your cultural background Mojuma as psychologists? Because of you while can't see your way. How do you deal with that? Mr. Minkai way so count Brian Arabia friend Doris or say when your brain aneurysm but also survive. Now that's sending message or say good morning Chairman General. Very interesting discussion. Do you know that some brain aneurysm survivors commit suicide because of some physical deficits, emotional stress, not getting support from family members and or friends? This happens a lot in the outside world. I don't know about Ghana. I get questions like, so as a survivor, did you have a mental illness and recovered? Things we believe, spiritual, man, all in the same vein. Doc.
And come in here, say the first point to answering this is say you say a confusion near hukum and hupra subaino they occur in context. In other words, baby any panity jidia horua owo ne values ahorua owo ne nyina e conspire na atwamfonyini akire nipa ne say we anyway nti menyame kume ho. Na the thing say we a mental health worker na obi ba won chen na hu say why so distress or go through suicidal crisis onyabu ko no ho na ojitum say sunsun bi na ha na dwea. We always advise them to work first with their beliefs. So engage their beliefs. Say okay, don't dismiss it. It's not good to dismiss it, but start from there, because the person's beliefs now you can know not dreaming about so many things. Now, taking from there, then you are going to open the person up to an alternative thought about what is happening. The danger is when somebody is going through a crisis. No about when channel catcher will say, "Bibi na ementi, made me empire now kaso a empire." When he leaves you, you've lost something. Coming one of our data, you know, we interviewed 30 attempt survivors at the hospital.
Nipa 30 or my attempt.
Now it was very interesting. Look at what we found. You will say more than half of them, more than that, more than 20 of them were angry at God.
Said the answer.
Okay. Now, so this is what we call in psychology faith crisis. Now, I'm going from because I will say, number one, they are getting frustrated asking God to intervene within the remit of African prophetic theology. There is something we call triumphalism. Triumphalism means that they say prophetic ministries, they give you a picture, say God's intervention in your life is so real that every existential crisis or when they preach the word and they give you the prophecy, God will intervene. Now, what happened? To frustrated. But I say, Mr. Fokachan is a member for him. Look, some people under COVID have told me, I paid my tithe. May you but may you say. You need to articulate the Bible in a way be a beshana junior say. Namesuno Hosmono. It is this theology of escaping suffering. Say, is this all for how mu? Is this all for trouble mu? Is this all for challenge mu? And the it created a problem for them. Say, what they confess, say, Mijidian say, Nyame beka me ho me yare. But the reality on the ground is that I am sick. This doesn't fit well. And say nipa now believe say so sumi na hana dwuna work with it first. Na fi say oh shana dwuna abo na say afei yes ayampa say sunsumo ho a bit me pray nipa. But also you have a role to play in your own life. Na sa role na fe obe church and say ye hwe adwuma adwuma no de o na we ya wo se na nkoyi no e bia na oni skills oni problem solving skills e kwani ya fa so a se bibi nkoyi a ye de tutu ye e bia no ni na so oni sa skills na e be here se obe bo no akwa sa skill no come some have very poor appreciation of problems obi o hono ma de nti obe susara ne say oh bi obe fo mu bia no ohunu say it doesn't suffer. No, why should I go to have met people who tell me, but prof, why should I suffer?
Yeah.
Now that's a serious, dangerous mindset. Say obini appreciation, say suffering is an existential issue. E adie mi pe bia e wo say e kwan bia so obefem kakra. When nya sante ase no pa. Emwa waten kan hye. Emwa wadwen hye. Ubenya a feeling be say you don't deserve to live, that I have to die.
Let me read two things to you. If I just one thing, because we talk about education and the fact says sometimes on more muku school no on TSS when you're A if you when you're D na and interview to pursue a certain course. I brought you be a friend at Sasa. Also, what Prof is saying about students who fail the exams is very true. But then he is the answer and the solution. See, the problem, it is the same professors who argue that if a student has 8 A's in all subjects, but a D7 or E8 in English, maths, and or science, should not be admitted into a university. I remember POTAG, now TUTAG, organized a press conference about 7 years ago on this very subject. That, for example, a student who wants to do, say, fashion at a polytechnic or technical university may not necessarily need a good pass in maths or English. So having D7 or E8 should be enough. But we were ridiculed for lowering standards. Our educational system is grammatically tailored as against technical and vocational skills. Sasa, inti probably yankasa senior yashishe yusuku koni adieno ena manabasa, but as one person bisane say mo yamo nshishe ne mo research ne mo interviews no. Is there a point just before ebia nipa ne bewu anase nipa na was surviving na mo bisa ne questions no, point bi wo ho a onu ne ho a onyaya and kabetwa sabana elite. During your interviews, did you get anything like that?
Yes. Coming, there are some, for example, Obi Oha or Sababi Viera Obi Sana say, so how were you feeling when you saw that you were injured? Obakacho say, I just realized that this was wrong. There are others who will tell you, say, next time I will try a little method than this. Not just no. That turn around no by answer.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.